I think doing one every 2 to 3 weeks is going to work a little bit better.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another BL00D.exe devlog. It's been a while, and I know, and I hate to say that things were crazy, but that's just the truth. I took a short break from working on the game, and then I returned and got lots of progress done, but with artists leaving and joining, it made things even more crazy. I actually think it's kind of funny that I get really good coding progress done, but it's really hard for me to get consistent art progress. Anyways, if any 3D artists, modelers, or animators are looking to help with the project, once again, Discord link will be in the description, and we can chat about rates. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and get into the changes to Blood since y'all I saw it. So first off, we finally got a main character player model. Meet Sam Boone, a corporate killer employed by the evil corporation Harmony. Sam is the best in the business and can take down anyone, if the pay is right or the motivation is strong enough. Sam's design was inspired by some of the iconic 90s and early 2000s FPS action heroes. He has a robotic arm and a cybernetically enhanced suit that allows him to do crazy things that he can do in the game. You'll play as Sam throughout our story mode campaign, which the game originally wasn't going to have. The game was just going to be a horde mode, but we decided to add a campaign and we might even add challenge maps or something. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. With the creation of Sam, also brought some changes to our FPS rig. Alex, our first person arms / weapons artist, entirely redid the model and rig for the FPS arms. They look way better now and work really well with our new weapon rigs. When I brought Alex on the project, we discussed starting fresh to make things as simple as possible for him, and I'm glad we did. The Striker 12 got a fresh new model, which looks much nicer. He also reanimated everything regarding it. The SMG's got a new model, and I absolutely love how they look. The railgun got a model, but it's still work in progress. The team and I also decided to axe the charge / uncharged melee system and replace it with the katana, and while we were unsure in the beginning, I'm now 100% certain it was the right choice. The weapons are looking really cool and they definitely help the gunplay feel more fun. The way the new katana system works is that the player has unlimited katana ammo, but it doesn't deal much damage. They then have elemental variants of the katana that can regenerate resources, such as health and ammo. These elemental variants only have 4 ammo, but that ammo regenerates over time. The katana might still need some tweaks, but it definitely is a much more engaging resource regeneration system, and it doesn't slow the pace of combat like the charged melee did. Since we got the new weapons in, I also thought it would be good to finally do that Z-order rendering fix. I've talked about it a lot in the previous few devlogs, and I finally fixed it with the material function, so the weapons no longer clip into walls. I also commissioned Alex to make some new armor pickups, because y'all bullied me for my armor pickups I modeled. It's okay though, these ones look way better anyways. I made some new environmental interactions, like these barrels. There's the explosive barrel, voltic barrel, and cryo barrel. The explosive works exactly like how you think it works. The voltic chains lightning between enemies, and the cryo barrel has a chance to freeze nearby enemies when destroyed. I'm sure you noticed these cute little guys. They're a new enemy type, the Synthoid. There are 2 variants of the Synthoid melee and the Synthoid shooter. The Synthoid melee walks very slowly towards you, and if he gets close enough, he'll smack you with his reinforced arm. It doesn't hurt that much, but these enemies really aren't meant to be challenging. The Synthoid enemies are meant to be fodder that just provide Sam a way to get easy resources via his elemental katanas. They also open up other opportunities for other enemies to deal damage if you're focused on them, or vice versa. The shooter Synthoid is a tad more serious, having the ability to shoot at the player. They shoot a projectile, which is pretty easy to dodge, but once again, it doesn't deal much damage. So if you get hit by it, it's not that big of a deal. I overhauled the entire main menu as well. We tried to go for a 90s command prompt aesthetic, and I think it turned out pretty good, but I'm always open to feedback and willing to try new ideas. Anyways, I overhauled the options menu as well as adding tons of different options that weren't there before. Unfortunately, a lot of my options require a level restart to take effect, but in-game there is a level restart button on the pause menu, and it's not really ideal, but it's what I got right now. I refined the database menu just a tad as well, and added a scroll wheel to it. I also got this horde menu up, where you can see all the different horde mode levels and a little description. It still needs some refining though. I also got this campaign menu up, and it all works pretty darn well. I have really no problems with this, and I think it looks good, but I'd really like to hear feedback. Tell me what you guys think. The pause menu and upgrade menu try to follow this aesthetic as well. I know it's probably awful for people who are red colorblind, but colorblind modes are in the game, so that'll be nice. The HUD got some updates as well. I tried to make it easier to look at by reducing the glow and redoing the information boxes, and I think it looks much better, but if you don't like it still, there's a simple version of the HUD that you can select in the options menu, or you can go fully cinematic and do no HUD. The simple HUD isn't entirely finished, but if you have any feedback, feel free to share it. Oh, and there's also icons now for whatever weapon upgrade you have equipped on your HUD, in terms of like the weapon you have equipped. We got this communicator widget in the game as well. It can be used for the campaign to give player dialogue. It's pretty cool in my opinion, and it wasn't really too hard to set up, but I feel like the sound wave that's animated looks mediocre. So if anyone has any good ways to do sound waves that are animated, please let me know. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Cryo Lab, our first semi-done level. Okay, so why is it just semi-done? Well, River, our level artist, spent a while converting my gray box to this level, and while artistically it's pretty darn good, minus a few things I will address later, its level design sucks pretty big. This is 100% my fault. This level would be really good in a game like Fallout or any open world exploration game, but in a game where movement is key, getting stuck on all the detailed items and not being able to wall run properly really sucks. I'm currently redesigning a new gray box for the Cryo Lab, and it'll be way more fun to play. Not only that, but it should have more visual variety and be way less white. I'm really looking forward to showing y'all the new Cryo Lab when it's ready. Oh, what's behind this door? Boom, that's right, it's Dr. Verglaze. Dr. Verglaze is the first boss in BL00D.exe. He should be relatively easy compared to the other bosses, but will be still a first test to the player's movement abilities and combat. Right now, he's missing animations and a complex AI, but next time I show you guys him, I promise he'll be way more menacing and cool. So those are pretty much the main things. There are definitely some more done, but it's not really worth showing off, so I'll just list them all right here while I have some combat footage showing. I added a dub jump to Sam. It makes him way more mobile. It's definitely a good thing. Added loading screens. There's grapple hook audio component now. There's hit markers. There's that matrix train. You guys saw that in the beginning. There's some more gray boxes such as the police station, cyberspace, warehouse, server farm. There's so many upgrade trees added. I got the 2 rocket upgrades in, the 3 lightning gun upgrades in, the 3 Gyro jet tree upgrades in, and the 2 railgun upgrades for the trees. But I did remove the 3rd tree on the railgun. I just decided it wasn't going to fit with the balancing. The tutorial got added in, which is cyberspace part 1, and then there were 2 cutscenes that were made. Overall, that pretty much sums up everything minus like bug fixes and just general small things that I don't even have written down. Oh, and I guess this is kinda a big deal. Drumroll, please. BL00D.exe has a Steam page now! Yay! It's been up for a little while now, but I haven't really publicly announced it, so please go
Wishlist.
Blood now. It'll really help us out, even if you don't plan to buy the game. Any wishlist helps us out in regards to the Steam algorithm. Anyways, thank y'all for watching the Devlog. Here's hoping to not such a long break until the next one. Have a lovely rest of your day.